Hey, if you're over 60 and feeling like your strength and energy are slowly slipping away, I want you to stop worrying, because today I'm going to show you how to reverse muscle loss using just a chair. That's right, no gym, no heavy equipment, no complicated routines. In the next few minutes, I'll guide you through 5 simple, Harvard-backed exercises that will help you build strength, improve balance, and regain confidence in your body. Stick with me, because these moves could literally change the way you move and feel every single day. Muscle loss after 60 is something that happens to almost everyone, and it's completely natural. But what's important to know is that it's not inevitable that you have to accept it or feel weaker over time. As we age, our bodies undergo a process called sarcopenia, which is basically the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, and it can start to affect your daily life in ways that sneak up on you. You might notice that tasks that used to feel easy, like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even just getting up from the floor, start to feel more challenging. Your balance can become a little less stable, and you may even feel more fatigued throughout the day. But here's the good news. While this process is natural, it's absolutely reversible, and you can regain strength and stability even after 60, 70, or beyond. It's all about targeted movement and consistency. The right exercises, even very simple ones, send a signal to your muscles that they are still needed, and your body responds by rebuilding strength and size. This is why resistance training, which doesn't require heavy weights or fancy machines, is so powerful. It doesn't take hours at the gym. Even short, focused exercises done regularly can stimulate your muscles to grow stronger. The important thing is that your muscles are being challenged in a way that's safe and sustainable. And it's not just about looking or feeling stronger, it's about protecting your independence and your quality of life. Stronger muscles support your bones, improve your balance, reduce your risk of falls, and make everyday movements much easier. You might notice that when your muscles are stronger, walking feels easier. Reaching for items on a shelf is no longer a struggle, and even getting in and out of a chair feels smooth and controlled. The effects go beyond just the physical. When you regain strength, there's often a boost in confidence and mood, because you're able to move freely and safely. It also affects your metabolism, because muscle tissue burns more calories than fat, helping with energy levels and overall health. The key is understanding that age doesn't have to limit your potential to build muscle and strength. Your body is incredibly adaptive, and even if you've been inactive for a while, starting small and progressing gradually can yield significant results over time. This is why exercises that focus on major muscle groups, legs, arms, core, and back are so effective, and why tools as simple as a chair can be more than enough to create meaningful change. By consistently challenging your muscles, you're essentially telling your body that it still needs to maintain and build strength. And over weeks and months, you'll see that you can reverse some of the natural muscle decline that comes with age. Even small improvements, like standing up more easily, walking without wincing, or feeling steadier on your feet, are signs that your muscles are responding and that you're reclaiming control over your body. Don't need a gym to stay strong. And this is something that so many people overlook because they think that building or maintaining muscle requires fancy equipment, heavy weights, or hours of workout time. The truth is, your body is an incredible tool on its own, and with just a few simple pieces of furniture like a sturdy chair, you can create a full-body workout that targets all the major muscles you use every day. A chair may seem basic, but when used correctly, it becomes an extremely versatile piece of equipment for exercises that strengthen your legs, arms, core, and even your balance and coordination. The beauty of using a chair is that it allows you to perform movements safely and in a controlled manner, which is especially important as we age, because it reduces the risk of falls or injuries while still challenging your muscles. Many of these exercises mimic everyday motions, standing, sitting, reaching, twisting, so you're not just building strength, you're improving functionality, which makes daily activities easier and more comfortable. You might be surprised at how effective these exercises can be. For example, standing up from a chair repeatedly strengthens your thighs, hips, and glutes, all of which are essential for walking, climbing stairs, and maintaining stability. Adding in seated leg lifts or seated marches engages your core and improves circulation, balance, and coordination. Even push-back motions from a chair can target your arms and shoulders in a way that translates directly into practical strength for carrying groceries, lifting light objects, or simply getting up from the couch. And unlike a gym, where you might feel self-conscious or overwhelmed by machines and other people, doing chair exercises at home allows you to go at your own pace, focus on your form, and build confidence as you progress. You can start with just a few repetitions and gradually increase as you feel stronger, which makes it sustainable and realistic. Another great thing about chair exercises is that they are highly adaptable. You can modify them to fit your current fitness level, and you can add resistance using household items like water bottles, canned goods, or resistance bands if you want a bigger challenge. This means that whether you're just starting out or have some experience with exercise, you can create a routine that works for you. And it's not just about building muscle. Using a chair for strength exercises can improve posture, reduce joint strain, enhance flexibility, and even support mental health, because movement releases endorphins that boost mood. Consistently using these simple tools helps reinforce the connection between your brain and your muscles, keeping you coordinated, strong, and confident. Perhaps the most powerful part of this is the sense of independence it fosters. You don't have to rely on anyone else to get stronger, and you don't need to schedule expensive gym sessions. You have everything you need right in your own home. With just a chair and your own body weight, you can take control of your strength, improve your health, and feel more capable in your daily life, proving that staying fit and reversing age-related muscle loss doesn't have to be complicated or intimidating. Consistency is more important than intensity, and this is a principle that is especially important when it comes to building strength and reversing muscle loss after 60. Many people think that to see results, they need to push themselves to exhaustion, lift heavy weights, or spend hours exercising every day. But the reality is that small, consistent efforts almost always outperform occasional intense sessions, especially as we get older. When you commit to moving your body regularly, even for just 10 or 15 minutes a day, your muscles receive constant reminders that they are still needed, and that signal is what triggers growth and strength over time. It's a bit like watering a plant. Small amounts of water given consistently will make it thrive, whereas dumping a lot of water once in a while can be less effective or even damaging. The same goes for your muscles. By establishing a routine of regular movement, your body adapts slowly but steadily, becoming stronger, more stable, and more resilient. Another key reason consistency matters is that it helps you develop habits that stick. When you make exercise a regular part of your day, it becomes something you do automatically, like brushing your teeth or making your bed, rather than a chore that you have to push yourself to complete. This habit building is crucial because it ensures that you are maintaining muscle mass over the long term, instead of seeing gains come and go. Additionally, consistent movement improves not just strength, but also coordination, balance, and flexibility, all of which are essential for reducing the risk of falls and injuries. These improvements happen gradually, so showing up regularly is what allows your body to adjust and respond in meaningful ways. Even if you start with very short sessions, doing them every day or most days of the week is far more beneficial than a single long workout followed by a week of inactivity. Another benefit of prioritizing consistency over intensity is that it reduces the risk of injury and allows your body to recover properly. High-intensity workouts, especially if your body isn't used to them, can lead to soreness, strains, or discouragement. By focusing on steady, manageable progress, you give your muscles time to adapt, grow stronger, and function better without unnecessary strain. It also helps build confidence, because you're proving to yourself that you can maintain a routine and see gradual improvement. Over time, this consistent approach compounds into significant results. 10 minutes a day may not feel like much at first, but after a few weeks, you'll notice changes in how easily you stand up, walk, reach, or carry things. You'll notice your energy levels increasing, your posture improving, and your overall mobility becoming smoother. This is the power of consistency, small, daily actions that add up to meaningful changes in strength, independence, and quality of life. In the end, it's not about being perfect or pushing yourself to extremes. It's about showing up for yourself every day, honoring your body, and giving it the stimulus it needs to grow stronger, healthier, and more capable over time. And these small, regular efforts are what truly allow you to reverse muscle loss and regain control over your body. Chair exercises strengthen the whole body in a way that is both simple and incredibly effective. And what's remarkable is that each movement can target multiple muscle groups at the same time, giving you the benefits of a full-body workout without needing a gym, heavy equipment, or complicated routines. When we think about exercise, it's easy to imagine isolated movement like bicep curls or leg presses, but in reality, the way we move in daily life involves a combination of muscles working together. Chair exercises are perfect for mimicking these natural patterns. For instance, when you do a chair squat, you're not just working your thighs, you're engaging your glutes, hips, core, and even your lower back as your body stabilizes itself while standing up and sitting down. This integrated approach is what makes these exercises so functional, meaning they help you move better in everyday activities like getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries. Seated leg lifts, on the other hand, focus on your quadriceps and hip flexors, but they also activate your abdominal muscles as you lift and lower your legs with control. This combination strengthens your core, which is essential for balance and stability, especially as we age, because a strong core reduces the risk of falls and makes twisting, bending, and reaching much easier. Seated marches are another example of how chair exercises engage multiple areas of your body. While they primarily target your legs, they also get your heart rate up slightly, improve circulation, and encourage coordination between your arms and legs, which helps maintain agility and mobility. Even the seated pushback, which might look simple at first glance, is building strength in your triceps, shoulders, and chest, while simultaneously engaging your core to maintain stability. This shows that even a small movement, when done correctly, can have far-reaching benefits for your entire body. The seated torso twist focuses on your obliques and spine mobility, but it also strengthens your lower back and improves posture, which is critical as we get older because it reduces back pain, supports proper alignment, and makes daily activities more comfortable. The beauty of this approach is that it addresses muscles you actually use in your life, rather than just creating artificial strength in isolation. And because these exercises are low impact and done from a stable surface, they are accessible for most people, regardless of current fitness level or joint limitation. You can start gently and gradually increase repetitions, hold times, or even add light resistance as your strength improves, making it a sustainable, long-term way to build and maintain muscle. Over time, performing these 5 key chair exercises consistently strengthens your legs, arms, core, and back, while also improving balance, posture, and coordination, which collectively make everyday movements easier, safer, and more confident. It's not just about building isolated muscles. It's about enhancing your overall physical function so that you can live independently, move with ease, and enjoy your life without the limitations that often come with aging. By targeting the whole body in a practical, functional way, chair exercises provide a complete approach to strength, mobility, and long-term health, making them an ideal choice for anyone over 60 who wants to feel stronger and more capable every day. Small actions create big lifestyle impacts, and this is one of the most empowering things to understand about exercise, especially as we get older. When you commit to simple, consistent movements like chair exercises, the effects go far beyond just building muscle or improving strength. Each repetition, each lift, each controlled motion sends signals to your body that it is still active, still capable, and still needed. And over time, these small actions compound into noticeable improvements in how you feel and function every day. For instance, strengthening your legs and core doesn't just make standing up easier, it makes walking more comfortable, climbing stairs less exhausting, and balance more reliable, which directly reduces your risk of falls and injuries. The improvements in strength and stability ripple into other areas of your life too, like your metabolism. Muscle tissue burns more calories than fat even at rest, so building or maintaining muscle helps keep your energy levels higher, supports healthy weight management, and keeps your body functioning efficiently. Even your joints and bones benefit from these small actions because moving your muscles regularly stimulate bone density and joint health, which is critical for preventing stiffness, pain, and age-related decline. Beyond the physical benefits, there's a mental and emotional component as well. When you see that you can get up from a chair without struggle, lift objects safely, or simply feel steadier on your feet, it builds confidence and a sense of independence. You start to approach your day with more optimism and less hesitation because your body feels capable and resilient. These psychological effects are just as important as the physical ones, because confidence and independence play a huge role in your overall quality of life. And the beauty of small, consistent actions is that they are achievable and sustainable. You don't need to set aside hours for workouts, invest in expensive equipment, or drastically change your lifestyle overnight. Just a few minutes a day, a few repetitions of targeted exercises, and a commitment to showing up for yourself is enough to create meaningful change. Over weeks and months, these small efforts add up and you start to notice differences in mobility, energy, strength, and confidence. They make daily life easier and more enjoyable because the movements you practice in a chair translate directly into real-world functionality. Grocery bags feel lighter, stairs feel less intimidating, and even simple tasks like bending, reaching, or twisting become more comfortable. This is the cumulative power of small actions, the understanding that you don't have to do everything at once or push yourself to extremes to make a lasting impact. It's about making movement a part of your routine, building habits that serve you, and allowing your body to adapt and strengthen over time. In the end, these small, deliberate actions have a disproportionate effect on your health, independence, and quality of life. They support your muscles, joints, and bones, improve your metabolism, boost your confidence, and give you the freedom to live your life fully. By focusing on consistent, manageable exercises, even something as simple as chair workouts, you're creating a foundation that strengthens your body and mind, protecting your independence, increasing energy, and allowing you to enjoy daily activities with greater ease, safety, and confidence.